we first started, I was like, okay, we're just going to have fun. Let's just teach the kids, teach these young men how to play the game and enjoy it. And I am not a coach by any means. I'm just a big kid that's not allowed to play anymore. So I don't have the best background. I just grew up playing sports and wanted to help out. So I joked with Mr. Smith as the season went along. I was like, I had been praying for patience, and God allowed me to coach middle school basketball. So I'll be a little bit more direct in my prayers. But I thoroughly enjoy coaching these boys. From the beginning of the season to the end of the season, there was a lot of growth. And you could see their character kind of develop, and it was awesome to see. I wouldn't have been able to do it without Coach Paul McCall. He was awesome. Miss Kim, thank you as well for the support. I've been having to work out of town, or maybe some of the boys got sick, and this is more than just a school. It is a family. It is a family. And I wouldn't be able to do it without Coach Paul and Miss Kim holding it down, without Hannah, Miss Smith. There's just a lot of people that play a role in making things possible for this school to be here, to thrive, and for your kids to have the opportunities that they do. So what I'll do is, thank you, Joseph. What I'll do is I'll call up our 9th grade boys. So kind of similar to Mr. Smith. I just come up when your name's called, and we'll go from there. Ethan Frazier, 9th grade. Thomas Harris, 9th grade. Wesley McCall, 9th grade.
That's your boy.
I got Colin Amon, John Cronin, Jude Mitchell, Mr. Connor Jones, Weston Harris.
That's the middle school boy. That's all 9th grade. That's all 9th grade high school.
Tyson.
It used to be.
That's what I thought. Maybe they didn't have enough boys.
Oh yeah, they didn't.
Oh, okay.
So we have a few awards. If you would just give this JV team a round of applause. So most of you know, basketball, you kind of want tall guys. So we don't have a lot of tall guys, but we were everywhere. And if you can't win them all, you at least need to confuse them and make them feel tired. So I think we accomplished that for the season. So I thoroughly enjoyed it. I want to start off with the 110% award. This means a lot to me because I was never the most athletic player. I was never the biggest, the best, or anything like that. But it takes zero skill to give effort, right? You just gotta want to. And this young man, he came in like, hey, I want to play basketball. I'm like, all right, let's see what you got. And never really played before, but whatever he did it 110%. And in fact, at other times, me and Chris Paul's like, dude, you got to slow down. Like, come out of the game, breathe, and then we'll get you back in the game. This young man, he's got a motor. And for all you coaches and people who watch sports, you can tell, all right, this kid's, he's going nonstop. So 110% award goes to John Coleman. This next award, I think, could probably go for the team as a whole. There was just so much improvement. And as we had many team meetings and many coaching sessions to kind of encourage and uplift these young men, like, hey, it's not always about the results on the scoreboard. I also like to win. I'm very competitive. But how did you improve? How did you get better? Right? In life, and I tell them in life, you're going to fall short. Maybe at your job or whatever, maybe your marriage down the road, you're going to mess up. But the beauty of it is, if God allows you to have another day, that's the grace for you to improve. That's the opportunity for you to get a little bit better. And this young man, he came in and he's played basketball before. But he was a little timid and kind of, wasn't really sure how to get out of his shell. But he played hard and towards the end of the year, he started a couple of games for us. And you could really start to see him get comfortable on the floor. Very excited for this young man, and I see big things in his future. Solid kid, great character, and he's going to make a good ball player, I believe. So, most improved, Connor Jones. This next award, when you talk about a good basketball team that wins championships, there's typically that one person on there that's rough, likes to play defense, likes to play hard, in your face, all over the place. And we definitely have one of those on our team, maybe a couple. This young man, when he was in the game, he gave it his all. He may not have known what to do, where to line up, but he was running and he was causing chaos. In fact, when you talk about defense, you're trying to prevent the other team from scoring. I think sometimes he got carried away and prevented our team from scoring, but that's okay. He's playing defense nonstop. And I appreciate that because you're hard-nosed defenders, that creates turnovers in offense, which he certainly did. And super proud of this young man. Expect big things from him. Wes McCall. Thank you. I have one more award, and I wasn't really sure who was going to be the leading scorer on the team. I believe I told Coach Paul at the beginning of the season, I was like, Coach, I don't know if we'll even break 100. And I think when we went to Ocala, maybe? Yeah, we had 3 points the whole game. So I was like, oh, that's tough. But as the season progressed and we got better and we practiced hard and just worked at it, continued to just try to get better a little bit every day. This young man played last year. He didn't play a whole lot at all. As he grew more comfortable in the role that he was just brought into, based on our team, we didn't have a whole lot. I think we ended up having 6 players at the end of the season due to various circumstances. But this young man took on that role. He played with confidence. He helped his teammates. He took the ball in his hand. He was our point guard, one of the better passers, better shooters. He did a lot for our team offensively. I'm super excited for this young man. I know he's going to grow and get pretty tall if you look at his brother and his dad. But Coleman Avant, best offense. I am not a coach by any means. I'm just a big kid that loves the game, loves these young men. I want to thank you all personally for letting me be a part of their lives. I think it's important for me, and it keeps me humble and grounded to realize that they're just young boys, right? They're growing up, they're going into their own. So it's a blessing and a privilege and honor for me to be able to pour into them and to try to instill some real values that this basketball game in the next 15, 20 years is not going to mean a whole lot. But what values can we learn from this as we grow? But Coach Paul, did you have anything you want to say? Thank you all. Appreciate it.
Okay, so we have some gifts for the coaches for all they've done for our team.